What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. We're doing the PTCGO tournament series. This is round number 4. Currently, we are 3-1. If I remember correctly, I hope it's 3-1. That's what it feels like. These games, man, they take so long to record because you have to wait a couple days for each person. But it looks like we're playing against a Volcanion deck called the Coin Flip, and hopefully Yveltal. So we won the Coin Flip. We'll go first, which is fantastic. Yes, me always you want to go first, right? So in our turn, what do we have here? All right, so we get a mulligan. And imagine my opponent's playing Volcanion. Like I saw fire, I saw water. What are the deck and standards playing fire and water besides Volcanion? So it looks like they're gonna put a Pokemon down. Unless it's Delphox. It could be a Delphox deck, and that'd be pretty interesting. I don't know what water Pokemon's in Delphox, but there's Umbreon, Yveltal. Okay, so we'll put Umbreon in the active spot. We could put an Yveltal Max Elixir. Yes, we'll put an Yveltal. We'll press it done. And okay, let's see. Alright, so gonna draw a card, and there's a Volcanion. Alright, so we get an Ultra Ball. We'll discard Lysander Parallel City. With this, we'll grab a Shaman EX. We will max look to the top cards of our deck. Okay, so we'll grab nothing. For the Darkener, this guy. Use Shaman, set up for 5 new cards. Alright, so yes, so we'll set up for 5 new cards. Let's see, what do we find with this Shaman? Alright, the Friday Night Yveltal. So put the Friday Night Yveltal down and we'll play in. Gives us both a new hand of 6. Alright, so can we find a DC or not? There's a DC. Alright, so we'll put a DC on the Yveltal most likely and start using that Pitch Black Spear. If we can find a way to retreat this Umbreon, it will be. Oh, we already attached. But we'll okay, we'll grab Hexmaniac. Sorry, I forgot we already attached. So Hexmaniac, Trainer's Mill again. We'll grab Delinquent. We'll grab those two guys. We'll Ultra Ball, discard 1 and 2. And with this, we'll grab another Shaman. Okay, another Shaman is prized. Alright, but we could maybe hit a Max Elixir DC and start using that Pitch Black Spear. We'll grab another Yveltal EX as well. Put that down, and we're just going to pass on to our opponent's turn. So we'll press done. And next turn, we can put a DC on this guy. Go for that Pitch Black Spear, start doing 60 and 60. Now, our opponent can, unfortunately, put a Flush on the active and retreat it. Which is not good because we want to keep this Volcanion stuck in the active spot. Now, I wonder if our opponent plays in Olympia. I know at the regionals this past weekend, and you can tell what time, how long this has been, because I'm saying the Atlanta regionals. But a lot of people did play Olympia, and I'm not sure if my opponent plays Olympia. It's a very new hot tech card. Fire you go to Volcanion, okay. And there's a fighting boat going down to the Volcanion. Okay, it doesn't matter too much with the Fright Night. Okay. Switch into the Volcanion. Alright, so we'll see maybe Power Heater. Does he have any more cards or not? There's an Ultra Ball. I'm going to discard 2 cards from his hand. Probably going to get a Shaman. Oh, discard the Hexmaniac and Acrobright. Probably get a Shaman. Set up for 6 new cards. And I'm actually okay with this. Like, Shaman's an easy knockout for us. Yep, Shaybay coming down. Going to set up for 6 new cards in his hand. Alright. And let's see, can he find some more fire energies? Now, he's not going to knock out Umbreon. It's almost, yeah, it's impossible. Like, so, Shaman come down. I'm going to set up 6 cards in his hand, okay? And can he use some Steam Ups? That's the big deal. Can he use Steam Up? There's another Volcanion coming down, okay? Alright, so Steam Up number 1, going to discard a fire, and he can use that Power Heater to attach a fire energy from discard pile to one of these guys. Another Volcanion coming down as well. Alright, so 3 Volcanions coming down. There's an Ant. Both players are getting a new hand of 6, so he's going to get rid of that DC in her hand. We have a Sycamore, VS Seeker, probably grab it in. And let's see, what do we find? There's a Dark, a Switch, Max Elixir. Okay, so this is not a hand we really want. Alright, we have a Max Elixir, Dark Energy. We could maybe go with Volcanion, with Yveltal, but Volcanion's very scary. So Ultra Ball discards a Skyfield and a Fire Energy, okay? And let's see, does it get a 4th Volcanion next time? Okay, there's another Volcanion. It's the same one, it's just the pre-release promo card, which I haven't even seen that online, so that's a very nice card to have. So yeah, same thing, Power Heater and Steam Artillery. Alright, so see, maybe Power Heater? Most likely, I think he's only, did he pump it up once or pump up Smash 2? Energy will go put 2 fires in his hand. He can discard both of those, which is great. If he hasn't played 1, so he can do 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. He can do 120 damage to this Umbreon, so it's 1 Steam Up. We're going to see another Steam Up. Yeah, he's going to do 120 damage with this guy, and that's pretty scary. But we'll see what's going to happen next turn. Power Heater for 120, okay? And on our turn, what do we get? There's a Fire Energy there and a Fire Energy on there, okay? So, onto our turn. Do we hit an energy with Max Elixir? There's a Sycamore, so we're going to Max Elixir. grab a Dark Energy, put that on Yveltal. I'm going to put a Dark Energy down. We're going to put down the Reverse Valley that way, okay? We will switch into the Yveltal EX. And we can go for White Cycle, move a Dark Energy to this guy to this guy. We'll play Sycamore, discard our hand, draw 7 new cards. Okay, and there's an Escape Rope, Ninja Boy. I'll put down the other Yveltal. And right now, I'm just going to go for the Y Cycle and do 100 damage. And move a Dark Energy from this guy onto our Yveltal EX. Now, my opponent cannot take a knockout on the Yveltal EX, which is great. Alright, so my opponent's turn. Let's see, what does he have? And if we find a DC next turn, we can start using Pitch Black Spear and actually knock out this active, which is fantastic. Or we can put a Dark Energy active, use Y Cycle, and there's a Fighting Field going to this guy, which we don't care about too much, really. Steam Up, go ahead and discard fire. Once again, he cannot take a knockout with his Volcanion. It's almost impossible. He only has 1 card in his hand as well. It could be a very bad card. And another Steam Up coming down, okay. Discard another fire, and he has no cards left in his hand. Oh, man. Okay, so Power Heater for 90 damage. Gonna put a Fire Energy on this guy, most likely, and fire on that guy as well. Okay, so Fire Energy on both those guys, and hopefully we top deck a DC. That'd be fantastic. Our turn, we get him via Seeker, and do we go for a... oh, man, we could Sycamore. Discard our head, draw 7 new cards. I'm just gonna put a Dark Energy in the active. Go for Y Cyclone. Take a knockout and send up and put an energy on this guy, and that way we can start using the Pitch Black Spear that way. We'll put a Dark Energy to this guy, okay? And we'll take a prize card going out of 5, but right now he cannot knock out a Volcanion X. Our opponent will need a top deck, so Trainings will come into our hand, and he'll probably send this Volcanion with the Fighting Fury Belt. Alright, so come to me, Volcanion. Alright, so under our opponent's turn, he's going to draw a card. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's an energy. Okay, so he's going to take a knockout this turn as a Fire Energy going to his hand, and no, he's actually... Steam Artillery's going to do 110. Yeah, going to knock us out. Alright, so we take a knockout. Now, we have a play. I think what I'm going to do... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. No, I'm going to set up this guy. I think what we're going to do... Do we have a Light Center discard pile? That'd be amazing. Okay, we do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Via Seeker for a Lysander. Oh, my goodness, guys. Alright, so what I'm going to do, actually, is I'm going to... Oh, man. Alright, so I'm going to grab Delinquent. Yeah, I'm going to grab Delinquent. Put Mew. Escape Rope. And he has a Cinder Pokemon. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so I think this is a fine play right now. He might send the Volcanion with the 2 Fire Energies. But we could Delinquent him down to 0. So if he did get something off these 2 cards, he'll have nothing. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think that's a great play. And who does our opponent decide to send up? Does he send the Volcanion with 2 Fire Energies and let it get hit? Man, alright. Let's see, what does our opponent do? Going to send up a Shaman. We'll send up the Mew. We'll put a Dark Energy to this guy. We'll Delinquent, discard that Reverse Valley, and maybe my opponent have to discard 2 cards. So what card did my opponent get off these 2 prize cards? Oh, man, that is a bad thing for my opponent, okay? So I'm actually okay with this play. Discards a Sycamore Energy. Oh my goodness. So retreat into Yveltal. We'll use that Pitch Black Spear. Do 60 and 60 this guy. And maybe my opponent's in another top deck mode. Not only needs the Fire Energy to treat this guy, but he cannot knock out his active. He does top deck a fire. And what does my opponent get off this 1 card? Oh man, just pass on to our turn. Well, we are going to Trainers Mode, look at top cards of our deck. We'll grab a Max Elixir, okay. Will Max Elixir try to get a Dark Energy on a... Probably the Mew seems really nice. We can use whatever we want to. We're going to Ninja Boy, swap out one of these Yveltals with an Yveltal EX. And yep, that's what we're going to grab. And then we'll put a Fighting Pit on the Yveltal EX. And go for another Pitch Black Spear. Do a 60 and 60 more to this guy as well. So that Volcanion is in range from being knocked out. And we're going to go down to 3 prize cards. Oh my goodness. There's a Dark Energy and a Dark Energy. Okay, so let's see. Who does my opponent send up here? Maybe the Volcanion. Maybe get that Power Heater, Steam Artillery if he wants to do that as well. Okay, so here comes the Volcanion. If my opponent has a single Fire Energy, he can take a knockout this turn, which is fantastic. That's what they want to see. But if we top deck a DC, we can do a 60 here, 60 this guy for a knockout. But how do we take our last 2 cards? That Delinquent, though, was pretty bad. Like, a Delinquent opponent down to 2, had an Interretrieval and a Sycamore, which is pretty crazy. Yeah, oh my goodness. He's down 3 Interretrievals as well, which is not good. And nope, just a Steam Artillery for 100 damage. Alright, so on our turn, we are going to get a Super Rod. We're going to Super Rod, shuffle with those Dark Energies back into our deck. So 1, 2, 3. We're going to put a Dark Energy on this Mew. And then we're gonna play in give both a new hand of 6. I mean, we're gonna get 3. They're gonna get 4. There's a fighting field, and the reason I'm doing this, and I want our Mew to do so much damage next time. So put a fighting field on this guy, and we'll go for pitch Black Spear, and we're gonna take a knockout on this Volcanion EX. And right now we're looking like we're gonna win this game. We're gonna go to 1 prize card. Mew can copy that Yveltal talk to knock out that Volcanion, so we get a Lysander and a Shaman as well. And Mew right now is doing 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, which is enough to knock out that Volcanion. So what can my opponent do here? They will have to retreat into a new Volcanion, and man, that delinquent play was so mean. Oh my goodness. Alright, so we'll see. Like, he had a Sycamore, he had an Air Retrieval, but that's why Delinquent was so good in this deck. So what will our opponent do here? Oh man. Alright, but looks like we'll win this game. I can't see how we lose this, but he could retreat. There's a Steam up, going to discard a Fire Energy, okay. Do that plus 30. He could Hex Maniac. That's how he can maybe win this turn is Hex Maniac. But there's Ultra Ball. Gonna get another Volcanion out most likely. We have a Lysander bring it up if he does not end us. Now he can end us down to 1. That'd be very bad because I mean depending what the 1 card is, you know. We have 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. We have 3 via Seekers left. Multiple Sycamores. We're looking like we're fine. Shaman as well, so we should be a-okay either way. Another Volcanion hitting the field, and what's that 1 card in my opponent hand? Is it in? Is it something else? And okay, so Volcanion, oh, there's Power Heater. So he'll do 50 damage, knocking us out with Send Up Mew, and we'll take this game, guys. Alright, so Fire Energy on that guy, and a Fire Energy on that guy as well. So we'll Send Up Mew, copy the Evil Ball, and knock out this active Pokemon. Unless I'm doing the math wrong, let's make sure to do it one more time. 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. And yeah, we are just going to use the Eve Ball for the knockout. And we'll take game number 1 against this Volcanion deck. And man, I just feel like Volcanion has such a bad matchup against this, guys. But their victory screen coming down. I'll press done and on to game number 2. Let's see what's going to happen. Hold on one second, guys. Alright, and the loser can decide they want to go first or second. That's what I see right now. He said, I'll go first this time. Sounds good. Alright, so he is going to decide to go first game, which is definitely what you want to do here. Right, so wait for him to send the challenge, and guys, we're going to see what's going to happen. Can we go 2-0 and go 3-1? Yeah. Alright, yes, okay, alright, so we're going to see, alright, so we're just waiting for that to come in. Let's see, let's send him the little thing. Oh, okay, here we go. He's challenged me to request. Let's scroll all the way down here to this Yveltal Mew. Let's press accept. Alright, guys, here goes game number 2. And can we go 2-0? Once again, we're playing the Volcanion deck. Alright, waiting for it to load into the game. And can we take a 2-0 victory against this? Hopefully. I'm really tired. I'm ready to go to bed. Alright, but we'll see what does our opponent do here. And hopefully have great starts now. Those, man. That delinquent play, that is what pretty much still does the game, which is pretty amazing. So, with lost claim, it doesn't matter. He's going to go first regardless. Either way, best 2 out of 3. Just like in regionals, a player who loses gets decided if they want to go first or second. So, our turn, our hand, we pretty much don't have anything. Our opponent doesn't have anything as well. Alright. He already knows we played Ninja Boy. We played it last time. Fighting for Real. All these cards are not secrets. We saw this, I mean, pretty much almost every Yveltal Mew deck. Alright. Oh, my goodness. So, we start Shaman. Okay, alright, that's not good. Alright, so okay, alright, so at the Ultra Ball, maybe discard double Lysander or something. We do get a mulligan draw. Now, depending what we could maybe do, if we top deck a supporter card, we get Ultra Ball, discard Lysander or something else, get a Fright on Yveltal, maybe a Max Elixir, and go for it. I think I'm fine with that play. That seems like a great idea for me, but can we find a supporter card or not? Because if we don't, we're kind of stuck. So yes, we'll draw 1. There's a Dark Energy, okay, there's, oh my goodness, we both start Shaman EX. Oh my goodness, this is a Volcanion coming down from our opponent, okay. Oh man, double Shaman start. So Fighting Field on that guy, okay. Fire Energy as well. Alright, and does my opponent have anything? Do they have a bad hand? There's a Fighting Field going to the Shaman, which doesn't matter too much. And Sycamore going to discard the hand, draw 7 new cards. The opponent does have his portal card, which is fantastic for them. Alright, so I mean, another Volcanion coming down on the field. A Volcanion EX coming down, so 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so the good thing about him benching this Volcanion is he cannot take a knockout on a Fright Line Yveltal straight away, so he does 110 damage, unless he plays Geovati Scheme. Okay, so there's an Acrobat. Can look at the top 2 cards of his deck. Going to discard a Pokemon Ranger, which does help out with the Volcanic Heat, which is really nice. Ultra Ball, going to discard 2 cards from his hand. And guys, can we get this turn 1? Oh man, guys, I think I'm gonna go. I think regardless, I'm gonna go for this turn one attack. I think it's gonna be the great thing. So Shaman coming down. So we're gonna see two Shamans hit the field, which is not ideal for my opponent. But if we see, oh, another Shaman coming down, which is not great. And if my opponent does not play Parallel City, they cannot bump these Shamans off, and they're gonna stay there forever. So I'm gonna go 5 cards in their hand. And if we can, oh man, guys, I think I'm fine with just like Lyson of this Volcanion, and even if we don't get the energy off, I think we're fine. Just Lyson to this guy, get a Friday Night Yveltal, and be pretty good from there. So we see Escape Rope, both players are going to switch to active Pokemon with one of their bench, but we do not have a bench. So here comes Volcanion, and that's one less switch card we have to worry about. Now we know our opponent does play a regular switch. No, on our turn, we get an Yveltal. Alright, so we're going to Ultra Ball, discard a Lysander, and a Dark Energy. We could grab Mew, but I think I'm going to go for it. I'm going to grab this Friday Night Yveltal, put it down, play Max Elixir. Do we get one or not? And we do get a Dark Energy. We'll put that on the Yveltal. We'll put a DC on this guy. We will Lysander, bring up a Volcanion X, switch into the Yveltal, and we'll pitch Black Spear, doing 60 and 62 the Shame with the Fighting Fear Bell. Now you might be asking, why do I not put that on Yveltal EX? Well, if my opponent knows I don't have it in hand, they will not play in. Like, there's no way they play in. But right now we can knock out the Shaman next turn. Oh man, that was a phenomenal turn one. Now, like I said, the only downside is we do not have a supporter card, but this Volcanion cannot knock us out. The max we can do is 3, 6, 7, 8. Only 80 damage from that guy, and we can knock out the Shaman next turn. So things are looking bad for my opponent for the start. Even though we don't have a supporter card, that's just how good this deck is. We see an Ultra Ball. My opponent's going to discard 2 cards from his hand, and what is he going to decide to get out? Can he find another switch? Unfortunately, Floatstone's not going to work here unless he plays the Hex Maniac and a Floatstone at the same time. But there's a Fire Energy and being discarded. So my opponent is not going to play the end. No, we want him to play the end so bad. So Volcanion, he's probably just Sycamore away the Volcanion. He needs a dig for a switch. There's a Skyfall coming down, okay? And we see Volcanion coming down, and we'll see a Sycamore discard his hand, draw 70 cards. Now, we're not bumping that stadium. It's pretty much going to stay there. I don't really care about having him be Volcanion. Wait, hold on. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Oh, if he gets one more Volcanion out and 4 Fire Energies to discard, and there is a switch. Oh, man. Can he find 4 Fire Energies and another Volcanion to take a knockout this turn? Alright, guys, so let's see it. We could be in trouble. We made this amazing turn 1 play, but it might backfire on us if we don't find another Pokemon. There's a switch into the Volcanion without the Fire Energy. Okay, Fire Energy on that guy. Okay, I guess he wants to preserve the Fighting Free Belt one, which is a great play. Steam Up number 1. Go ahead and discard a Fire Energy. Okay. And what else does our opponent have here? Steam Up number 2. Now, we will take a knockout on that Shaman EX, which is great. We'll go down to 4 prize cards, but we gotta top deck something this turn. If we do not, we're obviously in trouble. Alright, so Power Heater for 80 damage. Gonna put 2 Fire Energies onto 2 of his bench Pokemon, probably 1 on here, and 1 probably on this Volcanion EX as well. Alright, so Fire Energy there, and 1 on the, yep, I haven't even pointed at that one as well. Alright, so in our turn, what do we top deck? We get a Max Elixir. Alright, so we're gonna have to put down a Yveltal. We're gonna have to Max Elixir, at least trying to find a Dark Energy, and there's no Dark Energies. Oh my gosh, we'll press done. I will pitch Black Spear for 60 and knock out the Shaman EX, and hopefully with these 2 cards, we can at least find something. So 60 and 60, and let's see what 2 cards do we get. So 1 and 2, and we get a Dark Energy and a Dark Energy. Oh no, that is not what we want to see. Start our opponent's turn. They're going to draw a card. Okay, that's not good, guys. That's not good. Oh man, so my opponent just needs one pump up. I was want to say a pump up smash, but a steam up attack to actually take a knockout this turn. Alright, but only has 18 cards left in the deck as well. That's crazy. Alright, so Steam Up number 1, so he will take a knockout this turn. Alright, so Steam Up, I'm gonna put that there. Alrighty. Alright, guys, so we need a top deck. We need a top deck. We had the opportunity to get out Shaman. I decided not to. It's just unfortunate that both of us started Shaman. That's pretty crazy. Alright, so what will our opponent do here? He's going to take a knockout. Lysander, bring up the Shaman, and oh man, okay, so he's gonna be aggressive. Take a knock on the Shaman. Actually, he's not. He only powered him for 50. Alright, so bring up the Shaman. Hit it for 50. So Fire Energy on that guy. Fire Energy on that guy as well. Alright, so on our turn, we get a Ultra Ball. So we're going to Ultra Ball, discard 2 Fire Energies. We're going to grab that Shaman EX, and we're going to set up for 6 new cards. Alright, there we go. So Shaman, thank you, Ultra Ball. What a good top deck. So Shaman, set up for those 6 new cards. And can we find another Fright on the Yveltal? Attach a DC onto it. There's an N, DCE. So we'll put down the Mew. DCE. Um, yeah, DCE escape rope. And now he has to send a Pokemon. I wonder who will decide to send up. Probably the Volcanion with the 3 energies, maybe most likely. I mean, that's who I would send up if I'm him. So you at least have an attacker next turn. Maybe you send up this guy. You might not be able to treat. And I think right now we're just gonna play Sycamore. We're not gonna play the end because my opponent only has 2 cards, and I don't want to end him down to 6. And here we see Shaman coming up, so we're gonna send up Mew. We're gonna Sycamore, discard our hand, draw on 7 new cards, and there's a Fighting Field, a Parallel City. So we will fighting. So he has 5 Pokemon down. We're gonna Fighting Field a Yveltal, Fighting Field a Shaman, and what we're gonna do is Parallel City. All right, so go Parallel City, flip it around. So we only have 3 Pokemon. Yeah, and their 5 Pokemon, if Fire Water Pokemon do less damage, so we're gonna discard the Shaman with the damage on it. Okay, we will. I think we should retreat and hold on to train as well. So we'll retreat into this guy, and we'll go for that Pitch Black Spear. Do 60 this guy and 60 the other Volcanion. And can he find a way to retreat the Shaman or not? So we could knock out these 2 guys. All we have to do next turn is find a Dark Energy, find a Pitch Black Spear, and knock out this Volcanion next. And oh my goodness, then we can snipe that Shaman and win the game that way. We've only played 2 Max Elixirs, so we do have plenty of them left as well. And things are not looking good for my opponent. If he does not find a way to retreat the Shaman, we can win the game this turn by taking a knock out both Shaman and the Volcanion next. But we see a VS Seeker board in. Both players are going to shuffle, but can he find a Fire Energy or not? He has 34, 5, 6. 6, 7 all together. All right, there's a Sycamore Reverse Valley and Fright Night Yveltal. All right, so we got the Fright Night Yveltal. We can take a knockout on this guy for sure, as long as we find a Dark Energy. Just Skyfall coming down. Okay, don't care about that too much. We're not going to bump it if he does put down one more Pokemon, because if he does, he could discard a Pokemon that has a ton of energy on it, but doesn't want to find an energy to retreat the Shaman or not. There's an Acrobite. Go look at the top 2. Go and discard a Fire Energy, so he does have a way to retreat. There's no way he does not do that unless he has a way to retreat. That would be insane. So Fire Energy goes to the active, okay? Alright, and yeah, we're going to see a retreat. See a knockout with this guy. He has to go for the Steam Artillery this turn. Yeah, he has to go for Steam Artillery unless he wants to go for unless he goes for a Steam Up, which he hasn't done yet. He hasn't played any Steam Ups. I don't think he has. Yeah, he hasn't played any Steam Ups. So, does he have a Fire Energy? Okay, there's a Steam Up, so he can actually go for the Power Heater, which is a great play this turn. And yeah, we're going to go put down the Yveltal, Sycamore, discard our hand, draw 7 new cards. And guys, man, I am feeling nervous for my opponent. All right. So there's a Power Heater for the knockout, and as long as we find a Dark Energy, we could take a knockout on this Volcanion next. Hopefully we can find a Dark Energy and a Max Elixir. That'd be the most optimal play. So I'm going to put 2 Fire Energies down. We'll send up the Mew. And he also did put another Pokemon down as well, so that's great for us. So on our turn, what we can do is play Trainer's Mail. We'll grab the Max Elixir, alright, so we can maybe Max Elixir choose Fright on Yveltal. Alright, so Max Elixir, put down Yveltal, play the Max Elixir. We find a Dark Energy, put down the Yveltal. We'll put down Yveltal EX. Play down the Reverse Valley so we can do 10 more damage to our Dark Pokemon. So we'll press done. And we'll go for Sycamore, discard our hand, draw 7 new cards. Can we find a Dark Energy or not? Is my question, guys. Here's Sycamore, and we actually do not find one. But what we can do is we can Super Rod, shuffle back in a Shaman, Dark and Dark, right? Shove those guys back in the deck. We can Ultra Ball, discard 1 and 2. We'll grab a Shaman, and there is 6 Darks in this deck. If we do not go in, I'll be very upset. So a Trainer's Mail. We won't grab. Oh, there was 2 Darks right there and a DC. So a Shaman, set up for 4 new cards. Can we find an energy or not? Oh man, either energy will be finding. There's a Dark Energy and a DC. Oh my goodness. All right, so I think. We're going to put the Dark Energy in the active, and we're going to go for the Pitch Black Spear. Hit that guy for 60 and hit this guy for a knockout. I want to knock out his Volcanion X's. That's pretty much the better card to knock out. So we're going to have 2 prize cards. The next turn, all we need is a DC to knock out the Shaman. There's a Sycamore. There's a VS Seeker. Alright, guys. Can we do it or not? We can also find a Max Elixir and a Dark Energy, and he can maybe knock out this Mew, but this Yveltal is staring at him right now. My opponent will have to end as there's another Volcanion coming down his field right now. He can just use his second attack. He can Steam Up once and take a knockout that way as well. He can maybe Life Center the Yveltal, try to be aggressive by knocking out with the baby Volcanion. But if we find another Yveltal, we just win the game regardless, which that's not a good play. Alright, so what does my opponent do here? Does he have a VS Seeker? And there's an end, so we're going to go down to 2 cards. Alright, guys, we've only played 2. Oh, we played 3 DCs already, okay? And, oh my goodness. We won. We won. We won. We win. Alright, so we top deck the DC hole in the tube, get the DC. I feel so bad. I feel so bad for opponent. We're gonna put a decent Yveltal, Pitch Black Spirit, and take a knockout on that Shaman. And guys, we'll go 2-0 against this Volcanion deck. Oh my goodness. Like the best 2 cards we can have via Secret and DC. Are you kidding me? What's in the Yveltal? Put it that's 3 decent discard pile, right? Oh, two in the discard pile. Alright, and I'll put a DC in the active, and we'll go for the Pitch Black Spear. Taking the game, not gonna shame you. There you go, guys. So Fright Night Yveltal, Fright Night Mew box deck, taking down the Volcanion X deck. We actually took another prize card off that Volcanion, guys. There you go. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. We are currently 3-1 in the PTCGO tournament series. There is 8 rounds. We have 4 more left to go. Then we cut to a top 8. Can we make top 8 or not? I know last time we got 9th place, which is very unfortunate. But guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty. Bye. Alright guys, I just want to give a quick shout out to our 3 sponsors, 60 Cards, Yeti Gaming, and the Pokemon Company International. Links to everything will be down below in the description. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty.